Okay, so the next thing we're going to look at is the calendar. So we're still within the 360 Club. We're in the top level group. Every single group has its own calendar, so the users within that group can see the events that are coming up that are relevant to them. To access the calendar, it's just down the left-hand side. You can see the tab there for calendar. And this is what it looks like inside the calendar. Now, one thing that I want to show you just before we get started is you will see, this is the calendar for this group, and you will see the events coming up that are relevant to you. But if you're an admin in one of the top level groups and you want to see an overview of the calendars within the organization, you can do that very easily by filter, select groups, and you can see a picker here where you can choose all the different groups that are set up within the organization. So you can combine calendars very, very easily just by ticking a box. Okay, so let's have a look at a event. So to add a new event, you click create. You can add a match, a practice, a meeting, camp, cup, or other. To fill that out, you would fill out the title, the time, the date, very similar to calendars that you've probably used before. And then to add participants, you will get a full list of all the users that have access to this calendar, and you can just tick boxes to invite individuals, or you could invite all the staff, all the admins, for example. And as soon as you do that and create that event, everybody will get a push notification to say that they have been invited, and they will be asked to handle that attendance. So I'll just show you what that looks like. So if we look at this test event that Elizabeth Turner created, and we view the event, the only attendee was Elizabeth. She accepted the invitation, so she's green ticked, and it builds up the people that are attending. If anybody said that they weren't going to attend and they red crossed that, they would be asked for a reason why. So maybe that they're injured or that they're busy, that they can't make it, and that would fall into this category here. Anybody who hasn't handled that invitation, it would sit in orange in the required action. And if you're coming up to the event and there's still people who haven't handled their invitation, you can resend invites, and it will just go out to those people that haven't yet responded, just to give them a nudge via a new push notification. I'm just going to show you what happens post the event. So if we jump out of 360 Club and jump into the Academy Teams group, you can see the attendance report. Now this is going to be blank because it's a demo site, but what happens is once that calendar event is passed, everybody that's green ticked or red crossed, it will automatically pull through into an attendance report. So for the coach, they don't need to log attendance. It will automatically update. If they're green ticked, it will say that they attended. Based on the type of event that it was, it will pull it into the relevant category. If there's a reason that they gave that they couldn't attend or didn't attend, that will pull through as well. The only reason that a coach would ever need to touch this manually is if somebody pressed the wrong button, or if somebody said they were going to attend then they didn't. You could retrospectively go in and amend that just to make sure it's accurate. But otherwise, it's an automated attendance report.